Oh, you know, I never thought I would have to say this, but I could do with less sewers in my life. Yeah, there's something about crawling through pre-war filth that doesn't really suit my tastes. Yeah, I know, I'm a privileged bastard who's out of touch. Fucking sue me. I swear to God, if this guy sends me back down there again...
Have you run off those greasers?
Oh yeah, I convinced them to move on. But just in case they don't, please make sure you send a bunch of people down there to disembowel those guys. Never let it be said that I didn't warn them.
Great work. I gotta make sure this place doesn't eat itself from the inside.
Well, if that was the caliber of problems you get around here, then I'm sorry, but I think Freeside is having a rougher time. I mean, I actually get attacked on a regular basis passing through that place. So, do you have anything else I need to do, or can I scratch off my Good Samaritan task for the day?
You know, this time I may actually need a gun with a brain. Talk to Mrs. Hostetler. She's near the Crimson Caravan. I think her daughter's making bad friends, the kind that'll slit your throat in the dark.
Alright, buddy, I haven't fired a single shot so far. I think I'm well above a gun with a brain. Hostetler. That name sounds familiar. Oh, that's right. I deliver some totally legitimate consumer goods to her husband. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun conversation. Let's see if this little problem is totally legitimate as well.
I like your enthusiasm, stranger. Let me know when that's done.
Hang on a minute. Are we missing some crucial details? You said near the Crimson Caravan. You want to be a little more specific? Oh, I am not playing this game again. Fuck that. Hey, Crandon, I think we're not quite finished yet. Near the Crimson Caravan, for fuck's sake. Didn't even give me a general direction. Hello? Anyone home? Oh wow, you didn't lock the door in this neighborhood? You've got balls, I'll give you that. Oh, Rex, come on. We're guests. Sort of. Oh, hey there. Sorry about the mess. Dogs will be dogs, am I right? Mrs. Hostetler?
What are you doing here? Get out before I blow your head off.
Whoa, I would strongly advise against doing that. And believe me, I'm only warning you because technically I am trespassing on your property. Most people who threaten me with bodily violence don't get that kind of courtesy. Anyway, I'm only here because Crandon sent me. You know, the guy from North Vegas?
He did, huh? Alright. What do you want?
Well, apparently you've been having issues with your daughter, or at least that's what he told me. I'm starting to think that he's actually stalking people, and this is his idea of earning back some karma.
He should really mind his own business. Crandon's good to keep scum in check, but he ain't exactly subtle.
Well, I guess he must have realized that, because here I am doing his job for him. Look, do you need some intervention on this or not? Because for me, as far as work goes, this is beyond trivial.
If you're good at snooping around, then I could use you. I need to find out what my daughter's up to. She's been frequenting this square in North Vegas, probably hanging out with street scum. I want to know more about her new friends.
As opposed to just talking to her like a normal parent, I guess you might not be cooperating on that front, huh? Well, to be fair, I don't have any kids, and I didn't have any parents growing up either, so I know fuck all about how this is supposed to work. I guess this is one way to find out.
Alright, we've got a deal then. I'll make sure to compensate you for your time, if you find anything useful.
Well, I hate to say this, but there's a very good chance she got herself pregnant. I mean, I'll find out what's going on either way, but if that is what happened, then don't you dare shoot the messenger, otherwise the messenger will shoot back.
Goodbye, stranger.
Oh, come on, don't tell me that possibility hasn't crossed your mind. I don't know how old she is exactly, but if she's a teenager and she's hanging out with people from that area, then yeah, just brace yourself, that's all I'm saying. No, Rex, I don't think she wants to pet you right now. You don't even have fur on top of your head anymore. It's just a glass jar. You won't even feel it. Don't you get upset with me. I didn't scoop out your brain and throw it in a fishbowl. You had to give up some of your bodily functions for a longer life expectancy. That's how the world works. You can't have everything. Huh. I wonder what would happen if I said that to House. Actually, he would already know all about that. Now then, we know that Crandon doesn't know anything, so I guess I'll have to speak to some of these other people. That guy over there looks a little less desperate than everyone else here.
Howdy.
Not you, buddy. That guy. See, unlike you, he doesn't look like a bitch. Ooh, shiny gun. Then again, looks aren't everything, am I right?
I see a lot of folks come and go, but none fit your type. Where you come from, stranger?
Well, first of all, I'm not entirely sure myself. But as far as you're concerned, I'm from out of town. Does it even matter though? I mean, apparently you guys have only been here for a few years, so really, none of us are natives here. So with that in mind, why the suspicion?
Because that's the law of the land. You never know when someone's going to stab you in the back. And I like mine upright. Maybe one day, stranger, when you've seen all I've seen, done all I've done, you'll sooner trust a rad scorpion than a new face in the wasteland.
Hey, be cool, man, be cool. You know, when you talk to people like that, that makes them nervous. And when they get nervous, they get scared. And holy shit, when people get scared these days, use your imagination. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Sure, you might have a shiny gun, but it won't always save you. Hell, the last guy who crossed me had a shiny gun too, and now I have it.
You got a sharp eye on you. I take it you like guns, huh? Question is, can you handle more than just a weapon?
Well, I don't stick around to handle the mess, if that's what you mean.
I mean, you've got to know yourself before you can truly know the gun. So let's see it, stranger. Do you know yourself?
What are you trying to do, psychoanalyze me? I wouldn't recommend that. But honestly, I used to think I'm just an opportunist who walked the earth looking for fame and fortune. But it turns out you can stir up a lot of shit that way. You know, the bad kind. And I can't just walk away now. I'm one with the land, even if I don't necessarily want to be.
We see eye to eye, we speak warrior to warrior. And I thought myself too old to find an equal. Listen, warrior, there are two kinds of folks. You load your gun like an ordinary man, or you load it like a devil. We ain't ordinary, are we? See, I pack good brass up with slow-burning powder, then cap it with a heavy semi-wad cutter bullet. That's how you make 44 ammo that'll put the fear of the heavens on any waster that dare cross your path.
Well, I didn't expect to get a free lesson in hand-loading ammo, so thanks, I guess? You talked about seeing and doing a lot in your time. Want to give me some details? It's not a competition, I know, but there's a good chance I'm already halfway there over the last couple of weeks.
That's a long one, stranger. Let's just say I got tired of killing in the wasteland, and now I found a better home for my old butt.
Well, suit yourself. I can only imagine you haven't killed a dictator with a chainsaw yet, so it's probably for the best. But anyway, you've picked an interesting place to retire. What does an old badass like you do around here?
Outer Vegas ain't exactly a safe place. Despite our numbers, the wasteland creeps through every nook and cranny. I make sure any dangers to the people of North Vegas stay outside our barrier, stranger. Day and night, I stand watch.
Oh, you're that Jules guy Crandon mentioned. Well, it's not much of a retirement. I can only hope you're training someone else to eventually take your place, because this town looks fucking rough.
We're independent folks here. Merchants, gamblers, NCR whores. All of them trade with us, and we offer protection against critters and the fiends.
Yeah? Well, it doesn't look like it's working out that well. I know I'm probably offending people here by saying that, but from one warrior to another, I think you would appreciate someone who doesn't sugarcoat his words. I, for one, find it amusing that you call the NCR whores. Is that how you see them?
You heard me. We don't like those stiff-backed, clean-handed little pussies. New Vegas belongs to the people. The NCR is just a corrupt and bloated monster no better than any other wasteland crawler. We make this land wealthy, and we ain't giving it up.
Wealthy? Well, if you want to play the blind man, then go right ahead, but my eyes are wide fucking open. The only one making this land wealthy lives in a tower surrounded by robots, and he's dreaming of going into outer space. But anyway, I hope your actual eyes are open enough to know where Alice Hostetler is up to around here. You know who that is?
Alice. Oh yeah. I've seen her around here much too often as of late. I reckon she's been hanging out with Andy and his crew.
Andy and his crew. Oh dear. Well, I need to have a quiet word with this Andy. Where can I find him? And incidentally, do you know a good place for me to bury a body?
Try the Gray. Beats me why people go into that forsaken thing. At least with huts and sewers, you know they ain't crumbling on top of your head.
Oh yes, the only thing that might fall on your head in the sewers is green slime. I'm not even making that up. Go down there and have a look for yourself. Then again, the same thing might happen in pre-war buildings. It's a crapshoot, let's be honest. Well, if you're not gonna tell me where to bury a body, then I'm just gonna have to use the sewers. Apologies in advance.
So long, warrior.
Oh, and while I'm flattered that you consider me a warrior, please don't call me that in public. It attracts the wrong kind of attention. I mean, let's be honest, would the Colonel have selected me for her little mission if I kept my head down this whole time? Well, it would have saved me a lot of headaches, that's for sure.
Going to eat the next fucking rat I see.
Wow, Jules, didn't take you for the desperate type. I thought you would have standards. Also, please don't say that to my cyberdog. As far as he's concerned, rats are for killing, not eating.
If the NCR ain't got to worry about Caesar no more, it should worry about improving the lives of regular folks around here.
One of these days somebody is gonna make them realize the hypocrisy of this place, but I guess that's not gonna be me. Well, this place isn't so bad. What's Jules complaining about? Oh, well, you just had to ruin the atmosphere, didn't you?
What the fuck you want, huh?
Ooh, there's a question. A lot of things, my friend, a lot of things. Let's start with the meeting with Andy, and we'll see how things go from there.
Oh yeah? What for?
Wow, you take your job seriously, don't you? Let me guess, Andy and Alice are in that room behind you right now. Too bad you're not doing this in Freeside, where there's a realistic chance of you actually getting shot for that kind of attitude. Would you like me to demonstrate, or are you gonna open that door?
Maybe they don't want to talk to you. Maybe they ain't here anymore. Maybe you asked too many questions, stranger. This is our turf. Don't even try to snoop around or I'll fucking kill you right here, right now.
Oh, the urge to demonstrate is getting stronger. But you know what? I'm just a messenger. I was hoping to settle this without making too much noise, but now I think Mrs. Hostetler would love to settle this her way. After all, she spent all night polishing that shotgun of hers. I'm sure she'll want to show you how shiny it is any second now.
What? You gotta be kidding me. Fuck. Why do I always gotta fix someone else's crap around here?
Well, your fault for joining this gang. Wow, pretty brave of you to run face first into that kind of shitstorm, I'll give you that. Have fun getting your brains blown out. Okay, I already did something like this in West Side, so it should be no different here. It's becoming a tradition for me to break into at least one room in every new town I visit. I sure hope they're decent in there. I don't need my reputation getting more convoluted than it already is. Ah, there we go. You saw nothing, lady. Oh, nobody's home. Well, I didn't catch them in the act, but now what? Do I have to stick around until they come back? I sure hope not. Oh, what's this? Incriminating evidence? Please tell me that's what this is. Oh wow, it's a long one. Somebody desperately wanted to write an essay. Hang on, I want to read this somewhere more discreet. Yeah, what I'm doing right now is totally normal, not disturbing in the slightest. Okay, what do we have here? Looks like you were right. The Hostetler man always carries the full pouch back to their house every night. The same pouch is empty whenever he goes work to Crimson Caravan. Fred's seen it himself. Huh. Somebody didn't proofread their essay. No chance in hell this is all a coincidence. He's bringing something with him whenever he leaves work. That's gotta be his daily cut from the business. Yeah, no shit, he works for a living. Alice is gonna have to find all that dough for us. If we get caught near their place, her bitch mother's gonna snap for the big guns. That'll make Crandon, or worse, Jules, come after us. I ain't too happy about risking my neck for nothing, Andy. Let's make sure Alice is a good doggy first, then do whatever you want with her once we're out of this fucking hole. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Of course they're after the money. Oh my god. Come on, Rex. Can't you see I'm taking a shit? I mean, reading a note here? But yeah, to nobody's surprise, these guys are just using Alice to steal the money. After which, God knows what they're gonna do to her. I would say this is everyday occurrence out here in the wasteland, but I don't think little Alice deserves to learn that the hard way. Not just yet.
What are you looking at, huh? Answer me, or I'll get trigger happy real quick.
Excuse me? You came to me first, so I should be asking you that question. I can only assume you're Andy? Well, Alice is open-minded, I'll give her that. Now she just needs to work on her tastes. Oh well, I'm sure she'll snap out of it once I tell her all about your little plan.
You think I give a shit? Has it crossed your mind that Alice is all the way in this with me?
Well, to be perfectly honest, I had a completely different scenario in my head. But go ahead, give me your best bullshit pitch. Why would she knowingly help you rob her own parents?
Maybe because I'm so good looking. Maybe because her mother's trying to break her back, planting crops that die from rads as soon as they're in the ground. Or maybe she's just a dupe. Why do you even care? She's happy making her own way in the world.
Well, I can't imagine she'll continue to be happy once she realizes this is how you think of her. And by then, she would have lost her family as well. You must be so proud of yourself for this. I can see it all over your face, and that's saying something.
Family's just what the world throws on our shoulders without our say or opinion. You think Alice cares about her family? Tell her then. Family's what drove her to me in the first place.
Ooh, I can only assume you had some rough experiences with your family. Did Daddy not love you enough? Is that what happened? Well, feel free to wallow in your own misery, Andy, but I'm not gonna let you drag Alice down with you.
And how exactly would you do that?
Well, obviously, I'm gonna have an honest, wholesome conversation with her, full of understanding, patience, and some very subtle threats of bodily violence if she doesn't behave herself. You know, perfectly normal stuff. Oh, and I should point out that Crandon and Jules are already keeping an eye on you and your little gang, so this little love note of yours is all the excuse they'll need to storm this place. You might want to get the fuck out of town. Today.
Yeah, sure.
I'm glad we understand each other, Andy. And it goes without saying that if I catch you or your gang this side of Vegas again, I'll be ruining that face of yours just a little bit more than it already is. You too, pal.
If Caesar's dead, why aren't the NCR taking care of regular folks yet?
I don't know. Go ask them. And while you're at it, just apply for citizenship and hope for the best. I'm sick and tired of listening to this endless moaning. Independent by backside.
Andy's not gonna be happy. Where the hell's that crazy bitch?
Keep looking, pal. She's an ambush predator. The moment you let your guard down, that's when she strikes. And by the time the guard found her, she had the guy's genitals dangling from her teeth. They had to put her down. And so ended the tale of the great Junktown castrator. You go there to get some junk, but you had to leave yours behind. Anyway. It's me again, Mrs. Hostetler. You can put the shotgun away. And really, it would hurt you more than it would hurt me.
Back off. I know how to use this gun and I'm not afraid to shoot if you try anything. I've put up with their shit long enough. No more. I'll kill them if they get in my way.
Ah, hold on a minute. Teenage angst? Check. Self-entitled attitude? Check. Completely ineffective threats? Check. You must be Alice. Hi. I'm the guy your mother hired to snoop on you. I know this isn't the best time to bring that up, but hey, let's just lay all of our cards on the table. Easier to build trust that way. So, what's happening here?
It's payback time, that's what. They've got no right to screw me over and I'm tired of it.
Screw you over? Oh dear, we have some serious communication problems on our hands. Let's turn it down a couple of notches. Please disregard the very large guns I'm carrying on my back. I'm not here to hurt anybody. We're all cool here.
Then what the hell do you want? Don't try anything, I mean it.
Am I giving you the impression that I'm not taking you seriously? No. Please understand that this is how I talk to everybody. Well, either this or yelling in anger and or frustration, but no, I am taking you very seriously. I just want a nice, simple chat. You like that around here, right?
Okay, but this better not be a trick.
Oh, how could this be a trick? What do I stand to gain from this? Come on, Alice. I know you want me to take you seriously, but you gotta give me something to work with here. Is this because you realize that Andy tricked you? Have you realized that he only cares about getting your parents' money and nothing else? That would justify your paranoia.
What are you talking about? Andy wants to help me leave this hole, doesn't he?
Oh, and we were doing so well. Alice, have you met the guy? Have you spoken to him? What the fuck did he say to you to make you think, now there's a guy I can trust? He's a dirty gang leader with less morality than a sewer rat, but my god do I trust him. Well, let me spell it out to you. He just wanted you to get him the money. It's okay, we all make mistakes. Why don't you take a look at this and tell me if you're going to make another one for his sake?
That son of a bitch. I'll take the money and I'll kill him too.
Oh, so now you're just gonna rob your parents for your own sake? God, you're not making this easy, are you? Look, you mentioned that you want to leave this hole. I totally get that. But that doesn't mean you have to threaten your own family. Is that what you actually want at the end of the day?
I don't know what I want, but I hate this place and I hate these people. It all used to be so simple. Why did they change? Why can't they see my pain?
Well, just know this. Your family clearly cares about you. You think they would have hired me if they didn't?
Do they? Look at my mother. All she cares for is a patch of bare dirt where nothing green will ever grow to feed us. My father, a trading business that he'll never own, risking his neck every day against wastelanders and cutthroat merchants. And I'm supposed to be part of those dreams? What about my dreams, stranger? What about me?
Well, they're doing all that because that's what they truly want. You might not like it, but it's up to them. It's the same story for you. You want to get out of here because it's what you truly want. They might not like it, but it's up to you. I can't believe this is happening, but I gave the same general advice to the great cause. You speak of your dreams like it's your birthright, but it's your dreams. So you have to own it. You have to go out there and make it happen, because no one else can do it for you. Not your parents, not some dick called Andy. Only you. That's what real independence is.
It's all me, isn't it? The pain, the anger, my joy. All of that's just me. I should have met you before, stranger. Thank you.
I'm glad you're finally awake. Oh, Rex, come on, let her go. None of us can stop her now. She's gotta make her own way in the wasteland. What the hell were you trying to do? You know, I think I need to stop procrastinating and take you to that doctor. You really need to get your head examined. But let's wrap things up here. Mrs. Hostetler, are you still here? You can come out now. Yeah, you know how you said to come back when I find something?
Alice left, didn't she? I can't believe you let her go. Some help you've been.
Excuse me? Did you not hear a single word we just said? She's practically an adult now, and you didn't treat her like one. How would you have liked that when you were her age? Yeah, I bet you grabbed that shotgun from your parents' wall when it was time for you to leave home. Let's be realistic here. She was going to leave one day whether you liked it or not.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Please, accept half of our reserve. We'll manage, somehow, as we've always done.
Whoa there, lady. I just saved you from being robbed by a gang of thugs. I didn't do that just to rob you myself. What kind of dickhead do you think I am? I'm offended. You earned it, you need it, you keep it.
We do need it, stranger. Still, I wish there was something we could give you in return. If you see Alice again, please, tell her we won't hold it against her. Tell Alice that we love her.
Well, I sure hope you said that to her sometime before she left, because God knows where she's gonna end up from now on. And it goes without saying, I'm not tracking her down again just to deliver that message. Sorry, but my generosity has limits. Come on guys, let's go. This was a weird morning. I'm not sure if I should go for more walks like this in the future or not. Either way, I'm glad I stopped thinking about something more ominous. By the way, where the hell was Mr. Hostetler this whole time? Too busy enjoying those perfectly legitimate consumer goods. Well, he's in for a shock tonight.